new at 11. Like we mentioned before, Jared Fogle has been ordered to pay $1.4 million in restitution to his victims, an amount that prosecutors have never seen before. RTV6's Melissa Mahadeo joins us live with what the money will be used for and how you can start tonight teaching your kids to speak up when something's wrong. Melissa?
Yeah, Erica, it's $1.4 million because $100,000 will go to each of the victims. The plea agreement says the funds are to help each victim seek counseling and support for what happened. The groups I spoke with today, though, they say child victims subjected to porn and sex acts are becoming, sadly, all too common.
Back up, back up, back up, back up.
Surrounded by a squad of officers with media at his tail, Jared Fogle said nothing as he walked out of federal court Wednesday, now pleading guilty to child exploitation and child pornography charges.
It's sad. It's very sad.
Investigators say there were 14 victims. Toby Stark says the number is not surprising. Her nonprofit works to prevent sexual abuse among kids, but she says right now 1 in 10 are sexually abused by their 18th birthday. 90% of the time, it's by someone they know.
That means a family member. That means a family friend. That means a babysitter. That means an older child.
In court documents, Fogle admits to traveling to have sex with a 17 and 16-year-old. He also sent texts to escorts asking for minors aged 14 or 15. Lieutenant Chuck Cohen heads the Crimes Against Children Task Force in Indy. He says he's seeing an increase of disturbing child porn material in cases and in ages.
Younger children, often toddlers, often infants.
It's part of the reason Cohen and Stark say it's up to parents to educate their kids.
Criminal investigation alone cannot completely solve the problem.
Folks need to understand how to recognize the warning signs. Children have to be empowered to know that it's okay for them to say no to unwanted touches from anyone.
And remind them, much like in the case of Jared Fogle, who up until recently was well regarded by the public, predators may seem likable.
Because as a perpetrator is grooming a child for abuse, they are also grooming the community for abuse.
Now, a date has not been set for Fogle's change of plea or sentencing. Until sentencing, he will remain on home confinement under GPS monitoring. As part of that plea deal, Fogle will likely face anywhere from 5 to 12.5 years in prison. Of course, it could be more. It really all depends on the judge. Todd?